And welcome back, you fabulous fourth graders, you math masters. Let's get started. So let's rename the fractions as needed using multiplication in order to compare each pair of fractions by writing greater than, less than, or equal to. And Mr. Leggett, I just didn't like my drawings on this one, so I'm going to do it on a piece of paper, but you could do it on. He made mistake. Drawings were just fine, but he made mistake. Now, Princess Yvonne, you don't need to have to tell everybody. I was here. He make big mistake. Okay, I made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. You make them a lot. Maybe I do, but I don't need your coming around and telling me every time I make a mistake. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, I leave now. Thank you, Princess Yvonne. Always a help. She's gonna meet her match one day. So yeah, I messed up with my drawing. We're not gonna do a drawing after all, I decided. So it's just 3/5. And what are we gonna multiply by? We're gonna multiply by 6/6. And what's that equal? Well, let's think about it. 5 times 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 3 times 6, 6, 12, 18. So we have 18 thirtieths. But now we have to see what 5, 6 is all about. And we're going to multiply it by the denominator of the other fraction. We're comparing 5/5. And this will equal 5 times 5 is 25, and 6 times 5 is 30. So we can easily see here that 25 thirtieths is much greater than 18 thirtieths. And there we have it. I'm going to go over here where Princess Yvonne can't see my mistake that I did. All right, so let's do one more together, and then you're on your own, okay? We're going to compare 2/6 to 3/8. So 2/6, and we're going to multiply it by 8/8, that denominator right there. And let's go ahead and multiply 3/8 by 6/6. Okay, what do we have? 2 times 8 is 16, and 6 times 8, remember we talked about that? 6 times 5 is 30, plus 6 times 3 is 18, would be 48, 30 plus 18. And over here we do 3 times, ooh, look at this. 3 times 6 is 18, and 8 times 6 is 48. Wow, just barely larger is 3/8, so we got to go to 3/8. See, this would be kind of hard to do just thinking about that in your head. So that's why we're doing it multiplying. Let's go to the next one, and this one you're going to do on your own. Oh, we're looking at improper fractions. Doesn't matter. You can still do it. So take your 7/5, right? And you're going to multiply it by 8/8, the denominator over here. Doesn't matter if they're improper. You're still going to multiply by the denominator. Then we're going to take the 10/8 and we're going to multiply it by what? By 5/5. Fancy form of 1. Go ahead and do that on your own. Hit pause. And welcome back. Well, let's figure this out. 5 times 8 is 40. And 8 times 5 is 40. 10 times 5, we've been working with 10s all last week. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 40ths over here. 5 times 8 is 40. 7 times 8, 56. Remember that trick? 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 times 8 is 56. 5, 6, 7, 8. And what's larger? 56 40ths is indeed larger than 50 40ths. So 7/5 is the larger fraction. On this one, the next one, go for it on your own. I'll get you started, but that's it. 4/3, you're going to multiply 4/3 by something, and you're going to multiply 6/5 by something. This one might be pretty close. So go for it on your own. See what you get. Hit pause. And welcome back. What do we get? Well, we have to multiply that 4/3 by 5/5. 4 times 5 is 20. 3 times 5 is 15. And then we have to multiply this one by 3/3. See, we multiplied by 5/5 there and 3/3 there. 6 times 3 is 18, and 5 times 3 is the same as 3 times 5 is 15. So it looks like 20 15s would be larger than 18 15ths. So we're going to go to 4/3 would be the larger one. All right. Probably not much time left, but it says use any method to compare the fractions. Record your answer using greater than, less than, or equal to. I want you to go and try as many of these as you can until 10 o'clock. Okay, so give it your best shot. Probably is getting pretty close to 10 o'clock, but do this one on your own. See what you can do. Take a look at the examples. All right. We will see you at Math Groups or MobyMax Math. Keep working till 10 o'clock when our brain break is. All right. Promise me 10 o'clock. You can do this. Just look at the examples.